أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم. Inshallah, we will finish Surah Al-Balad today. A quick revision of the yesterday's lesson, ayah number 11. Fala, so not. Iqtahama, he make his way. So he did not make his way. Okay? So he did not. When you say did, you don't have to say made. You cannot say both. So he did not make his way. It's past. Okay? فَلَقْتَحَمَا Al-Aqaba, the steep course. The steep course was a safety factor so that he could reach the top of the mountain. Okay? The narrow path in the mountain that will save you and you can go on it. So that's called Aqaba, steep course. Chadhai. Wama adraka, wa mean and ma mean what? Adraka will make you understand ma what. Al-Aqaba is the steep course. Fakku raqaba, freeing of the slave. Raqaba mean neck slave. Aw or it'amun, feeding another person, okay? This is a good example. Look, like for example, you say, Tu'aima Zaydun. It means they ate. They did the eating. Okay, Tu'aima. Now look, you put this Tu'aima in another format. In Arabic it is called Bab. Then the meaning will change. Look. At'ama. At'ama mean fed. Zayd fed. Then what? Who? You need another person. Okay? At'ama Zaydun Amran. Zayd fed Amr. Give food. Samajh gaye? Okay? So now look, what is this called? Some people will be hard for them, but don't worry if you don't understand. But Imran like it, so I just give him an incentive so that he keep on coming. So I say a little. So At'ama Zaydun Amran. This character is called Ta'diyya. It's called what? Ta'diyya. Ta'diyya means a verb can be lazim. That verb is called lazim, which is complete only on the file. Okay? And if need a maf'ul also, this is called muta'addi. Ta'diyya means extension. Okay, muta'addi diseases are communicable diseases which go from one to another, like tuberculosis. They are called what? Communicable disease. Muta'addi amrad in Arabic. Okay, now how will you know which verb is muta'addi, which one is lazim? You think. Like for example, look, if I tell you, qama Zaydun, Zayd stood up. So which one is this? Lazim or muta'addi? Lazim, because you don't need another person for standing. Kalam is complete. So qama is fa'il lazim, because it is complete on the doer only. It doesn't need another subject, another object. One is subject, one is object. Okay? But if I say dwaraba Zaydun, Zayd hit, so you will say who? So there is muta'addi. So now look here. So this is the beauty of the Arabic language. That the same madda, the same root word, you can just make a little change, make a little change in the meaning change. Tu'aima, at'ama. Right? For example, you say learning and teaching. Learning and teaching. They are two brand new words a new person has to memorize. Like for example, you say Alima. Alima Zaydun means Zayd knew. Zayd understood. Zayd got the knowledge. That's fine. Now in the same one you say what? A'lama Zaydun Amran. Zayd taught Amr. Okay, so look here. In English it is what? Learning. Okay, and here is what? Teaching. Two new words, brand new word. In Arabic it is not. Alima, a'lama. It's easy. طعم أطعم. ذهب أذهب. ذهب زيد, Zaid left. أذهب زيد, Zaid took somebody. समझिए मेरी बात. So that is why we say Alhamdulillah الذي أطعمنا. Feeding another person is called إطعام. Okay? So look, أو إطعام, or feeding. في يوم, in a day, ذي مسغبة, which is the possessor of hunger. That day is the day of hunger. There is shortage of food. Or that person, there is no shortage of food in the community, but that person has no access to the food. And that person is the day of hunger. But you give him food. You give food to who? Yatiman, to an orphan. The maqaraba, which is the possessor of the relationship also, which means it is a relative. Maqaraba is from qurbat. Qarib means close, which means relationship. Or you feed the food, or miskin, to a poor person, the matraba, who is the possessor of the dust, which means he's lying in the dust, which means nobody care about him. Okay, so the matraba, lying in the dust. Summa, then, you were here yesterday? Okay. Summa, okay, yes, we said yesterday that summa is for what? Tarahi. Okay, remember these little words. Summa is tarahi. Ye baat yaad rakho tum. I said this several times, and this is a common thing, so I repeat it for you again and again. Look here. If you say wow, what is wow in Arabic for? Jam'a mutlaq. Okay, his wow. You have to memorize this. What is fa? Fa is for ta'qib ma'al wasal. Okay, and then summa littarahi. Okay, look. Ja'ani Zaydun wa Amrun. This only gives you information that both Zayd and Amr come to me. In which order? No. There is no order in this. Ja'ani Zaydun. Amr might have come first. You are fine. Okay? Ja'ani Zaydun wa Amrun. They came one after the other, or there was a gap of 1 week or 1 year, no problem. Jama'a mutlaq means that they just came to you, that says. In which order? Okay? And who, and taqib means that one after the other. So Ja'ani Zaydun wa Amrun. Now if you say Ja'ani Zaydun fa Amrun, it's called taqib ma'al wasal. Taqib means that Zayd came first, Amr came after, and they came adjacent. Taqib. Taqib means coming one after the other. Ma'al wasal means that they are connected. Ja'ani Zaydun fa Amrun. Then if you say Ja'ani Zaydun thumma Amrun, okay? So it means that Ja'ani Zaydun thumma Amrun. This means tarahi. That there is definitely, tarahi means a gap, an interval between the two. Okay? There is an interval, like a tarahi. Now, here, yesterday we discussed that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned these amal, that what he did, he feed the food, okay, to the orphan or to the poor. Then tarahi mean after some time he became a believer. Look here. ثُمَّ كَانَ مِنَ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, which is not very proper, because iman has to be first, then a person do amal. Iman is first. So then tarahi is of two kinds. One is called tarahi dhikri, and the other is called tarahi wuqu'i. Okay? So tarahi dhikri means that there was interval, okay, but the order is altered, which means first they had iman, then they feed the food. But tarahi was there. And tarahi wuqu'i means that actually it happened in an interval and in that order. Okay? So wuqu'i means it happened in that order. So here is what? Tarahi dhikri. Okay? Allah mentioned yes, iman later on, but otherwise iman is necessary to give the full reward of the deeds. And also Hakim ibn Hizam hadith, remember that he came to the Prophet and he said, I have a lot of good deed. I was a noble man in Jahiliyyah. Now I am become Muslim. So all these charities and all these actions are gone. The Prophet said, no, your iman validated it. It gave benefit to it. So from here also remember this point. If a new Muslim come to you, he say, all my bad deed, drinking, gambling, you say they're gone. They are finished. All my good deed, no, they are credited. They are validated because of your shahada, your kalima. Okay? So, ثُمَّ كَانَ, then he was مِنَ الَّذِينَ, from those آمَنُوا who had iman, وَتَوَاصَوْا. Tawasa wasiyya mean advising, giving wasiyya, like issuing a will. Okay? So وَتَوَاصَوْا, he advised بِالصَّبْرِ, and the sabr, وَتَوَاصَوْا, and he advised بِالْمَرْحَمَةِ, mercy. So if I tell you do sabr, it means fix yourself. If I tell you show mercy, it means be nice to others. So both are covered. Okay? Tawasa bil sabr mean that be good person yourself. And tawasa bil marhama mean show mercy to other people, be nice to other people. Okay? So both are covered. Ulaika, they are ashabu, the companion, al-maymana, of the right hand. Okay? From yameen. Walladina, and those kafaru, who rejected, denied bi ayatina, our verses. Whom they ashabu are the companion, al-mash'amah, of the left hand. Okay, the root word is sha'am. Okay, sheen, look here. Here is the madda. You see? Sheen, hamza, and mim. Okay, and it also means nuhusat, unlucky. And we also say left hand. Okay, so because maymana is there, so we say mash'ama, left hand. Or you can say unlucky, unfortunate manhus, mash'ama. Alayhim, upon them, narun, will be a fire, mu'swada. Look, swad mean blocking. Yasudduna an sabilillah. Mu'swada mean blocked, which means closed exits. Okay, sealed, that they cannot escape from that chamber where they're going to be burned. Okay, so alayhim, upon them, narun, will be fire, mu'swadatun, with closed exits. Okay, mu'swada.
Fala, so did not, iqtahama, make his way, al-aqaba, through the steep course. Wama adraka, and what will make you understand, mal aqaba, what is the steep course? Fakku rakaba, it is the fakku, you
Freeing.
Freeing. Rakaba, the slave. Aw, or it'amun, feeding. It'amun, feeding. Fi yawmin, in the day. Zi masghaba, when
Possessor of hunger.
Possessive of hunger.
The root word is sag, sin, ghain, and ba. Okay, al-sagab, which means
Possessor
hunger.
of hunger. Yatiman, orphan. Za makraba, the one that possessor of your relationship. Aw, or miskinan, poor person. Za matraba, the one that is in the dust, possessor of the dust. Summa,
So how would you translate lying in the dust, right?
lying in the dust. Summa, then, kana, was, minal lazina, from the people, from those, amanu, believed, who believed, watawasaw, and who advised, bisabri, with the patient, watawasaw, and they advised, bil marhama, with mercy.
Okay, so look, with will be a little bit confusion. It means that man, when he was advising, he had sabr and he had mercy. No, but it means that he was advising other to be
merciful.
Okay, so I don't know what he said. Then he did. Look here, there's a mistake here in this translation. Look, we need to send him an email. Look, then he did not join those who believe. You see? Then he joined those who believe. ثُمَّ كَانَ مِنَ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. Okay, anyway, who believe and advise each other to be patient. Because tawasi is bab mufa'ala. So it means each other come automatically in it, okay? So advise each other, this is better translation, to be patient. And advise each other to be merciful, okay? Do like this, say. وتواصوا
وتواصوا, so he advised each other بالصبر, to be patient, وتواصوا, and advised each other بالمرحمة, to be merciful. أولئك, those are the one, أصحاب, companion of, الميمنة, of a right hand. والذين, and those are كفروا, who did kufr, who denied, rejected, بآياتنا, our verses, whom, they are أصحاب, companion of al-mash'ama, of left hand. عليهم, upon them, narun, fire, mu'sada, with closed gates.
Exit. Okay, so you keep on looking at the qalqala, idgham, iqlab. It's a very beautiful surah. Okay, everybody memorize it. And all these are qalqala. Okay, qalqala mean you bounce. Qutbu jaddin, qaf, twa, jim, dal. When they have a sukoon, then you what? You bounce. So it's called qalqala. Okay, so al-baladi. You will do qalqala here or not? Huh? No, the correct answer is what? If you make a stop. If you make a stop, then you will do qalqala. If you don't make a stop, no qalqala. Okay, like for example, look. لا أقسم بهذا البلد وأنت حل بهذا البلد ووا. Look, no qalqala. So when you make a stop, so there is sukoon here, then you do qalqala. Okay, and remember this rule. This is in reality, this is what? Look, hillun. Look, hillun. Suppose I write in English. Hillun. You see? Hillun. Okay? So, this is tanween there. Like hillun. You see? So, but every tanween has a noon. Look, this is the noon. Hillun. So, whenever tanween or noon sakin is followed by a ba, so you change that into a meme. And the name of this rule is called iqlab. And you do a gunna also. It's called what? Iqlab means turning upside down. Total replacement of the noon with the meme. Like for example, you say an ba tat. An ba tat. An. You see? An. But this is a noon sakin followed by ba. So you change the noon into meme. How you say? Ambatat. Ambiya. A noon with sukoon followed by ba. A noon with sukoon followed by ba. You change that noon into a meme and do gunna. Ambatat. Okay? Now, sukoon, every sukoon, tanween is sukoon. You know, every tanween has a noon sakin in it. So that is why the rules of the tanween and the noon sakin are the same. So look, here is the noon sakin. And in hillun, again there is a noon sakin. Hillun, you see, lun. So the rule of the noon sakin and tanween are always the same. Why? Because every tanween has a noon sakin in it. So here, hillun, how will you say? Hillum. Noon is gone. And you will do a gunna also. Hillum bihadha al-balad. This is called what? Iqlab. Remember this, okay? Iqlab. This rule is finished. There is nothing more to it. You learn iqlab. Wherever noon sakin or tanween is followed by a ba, you change that noon into a meme accompanied by a gunna. This is called iqlab. But remember. So these are all qalqala here. Kabad, ahad, okay, and iqlab. Go on.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا أقسم بهذا البلد وأنت حل بهذا البلد ووالد وما ولد لقد خلقنا الإنسان في كبد أيحسب أن لن يقدر عليه أحد يقول أهلكت مالا لبدا أيحسب أن لم يره أحد ألم نجعل له عينين ولسانا وشفتين وهديناه النجدين فلاقتحم العقبة وما أدراك ما العقبة فك رقبة أو إطعام في يوم ذي مسغبة يتيما ذا مقربة أو مسكينا ذا متربة ثم كان من الذين آمنوا وتواصوا بالصبر وتواصوا بالمرحمة أولئك أصحاب الميمنة والذين كفروا بآياتنا هم أصحاب المشأمة عليهم نار مؤصدة.
MashaAllah. You know it? You memorize it? Okay. Everybody memorize, okay? وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله.